Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominion's 4, The Thrones of Ascension. We are Ulm, and we are forging ahead. And this is the capital of Ulm, who now have to switch the war footing on against a whole new enemy, the Frogmen of Xibalba. So we have fought the necromantic humans, our own cousins of Black Ulm. Following that, we fought the Tritons of Pelagia. Then we fought the Starspawns and Illithids of R'lyeh. And now we are moving on to fighting the Frogmen of Xibalba. So let's take a look at the messages. It is now early winter in the year 6 of the Ascension Wars. Ninon, the royal Malqui, has claimed the throne of the Second Age in the name of Hanif. The Chief Smith has contacted another Iron Angel. Birdiebot has cast an Astral Window. Swedish Husky has cast Terracotta Soldiers. Itachi has cast Murdering Winter. Now this spell cost 30 water gems, and it was complete waste. It only killed 17 units. Completely useless, and I had even prepped it by casting Woven Winter on that same province the turn before, getting it cold Dominion. So, what a wasteful spell. 30 water gems, you expect something really awesome to happen, and that really was not it. Hans, a big sword, found a mud field in Palame, and Dr. Dalamand found an enchanted field in Palame. Two blood hunters found 15 blood volunteers. Alright, there was a battle in Mag. Ulm versus Xibalba. Okay, this is the one down in the south. Oh yes, this is the army with our siege golem. And it's being led by Cabuis, Marius Stark, and is that all? Nope, there's one more, Erectus. Alright, let's see how this guy does. It's just province defense, so hopefully he'll do well. We have some Leogryphs in the army too. Their army's being led by 2 Mooch Ajaz. And the Leogryphs have taken the fight. One's already down. We're targeting the Mooch Ajaz. And they're getting pretty hurt. And... oh, that missed him, but got some... oh, we got magma eruptions going on. And everyone's done. Now if we will refrain from magma erupting our own guys. Yep. Alright, perfect. So we lost 3 Leogryphs, but otherwise came through without any trouble. Next, a battle in Berman Heights. We are also attacking Xibalba. Okay. So this is the army of... ooh, Stygian Skin. That's a good spell. Praetorian Panda. And Thor Henry, I guess. That's it. Oh, wait, no. We have our Black Lords here. We have Jorkin Almac. And... it's so hard to find them. And Redrick Stormborn. Let's see how they do. Basically just some frog troops. It looks like they have some undead. Or long dead. And a corpse construct. Something you don't see every day. Our troops are taking the initial hit. Here come the thugs. Boom. They didn't quite do what I wanted them to, which was attack from behind. Maybe go after the leaders. Here comes Praetorian Panda. Okay, yeah, our Black Lords certainly aren't opening up a new front, which is what I wanted from them. What is Praetorian Panda doing? Who are you punching exactly? He just keeps turning back and forth. There he goes. Now he's on a run. Okay, our thugs are getting some action. And the armies of Xibalba are routed. So we lost 5 infantry and 12 black plate infantry. So it was not an easy victory, and our forces are being whittled down a little bit. We did not take any of their leaders out. Alright, Inuptia, we're attacking them. Okay. Okay, this is our 2 Iron Angels. We have Feel the Steel and Steven Steelberg. Let's see how they do. They've got a giant frog. Okay, they're engaged, doing their thing. I think, okay, he has Boots of Quickness, and a Horror Helm, and a Firebrand. He has a Frostbrand, and the Boots of the Messenger, so he's only attacking once per turn. The other guy's attacking twice. Feel the Steel just got rocked with a Frozen Heart. Oh, crap. That just nailed him roughly. You know, I'm not sold on these Iron Angels. They're incredibly weak. Let's see how they do. They're just fighting off the bad guys. There's the giant frog. Looks like he just got odd. I mean, they're doing great in terms of their offensive capabilities, but look at, he's frozen now. Where is he? So he's already got a chest wound. He looks frozen, but doesn't state anywhere in his description that he is. But that Frozen Heart is a relatively easy spell to cast, and if that can just take down Iron Angels, then we're not going to be soloing provinces with these guys. I'll tell you that right now. And he just went down. Feel the Steel just got taken out. So now it's just Steven Steelberg. But it looks like they're out of... Or they might have got him with a Frozen Heart. I can't tell, but he's pretty damaged too. But it was enough. The fear effect has served its purpose. Maybe we can take out some of these leaders. Excellent. So that was pretty rough. I wasn't too happy about that. We lost one of our Iron Angels. We did take out a Mooch Cool, but their Aha got out. And we took out a number of soldiers, but still, an Iron Angel full of equipment. We did not gain any of that equipment back, despite the fact we lost the battle. So now Dershid were being attacked by R'lyeh. Okay, that's to the south by Black Ulm. I was not expecting this. And they're coming in force. No Illithids, but we have a Slave Mage. Oh, we do have some... We have an Illithid Soldier and an Illithid Soldier. And who are you back here? This is their Pretender. They're coming at me with a Mastered Lich. Holy moly. That's really dumb of them. I think a Master Lich is actually kind of squishy. Alright, now our mechanical men are entering the fray. They're generally the ones that last longest. We have some ice trolls there, or water trolls. We have some shade beasts. And it looks like they're... He's raising dead. That's what their Pretender's doing left and right, is raising dead. It's our mechanical men versus their foul spawn. Holy moly. This undead army is just unstoppable up here. The plains of Black Ulm have certainly seen their share of undead armies. Our mechanical men are unwilling to retreat, but they can't stand up against this onslaught. And they aren't. They're done. Alright, that was pretty rough. So they lost 16 Slave Guardians, 13 Shambler Thralls, a Sea Troll. They gained 9 Soulless Warriors, 11 actually. They lost 13 Hybrid Troopers, 2 Hybrids, 2 Sea Dogs, and 3 Mermen. So they lost about 40 of their troops, not a ton. And there's a battle in the Parched Expanse. This is the area that we hit with the Woven Winter that killed only 17 people. Let's see how the battle goes. Alright, we're pretty in good shape here. We've got Maximus Dicus Erectus to the south. Up here to the north, we have Ribby. Then as far as our magic support, we have Jack Swarzar. Sundew is kind of all out here by himself. I don't like that one bit. Viriato is in this one. Havel the Rock. Cyber Commando. And Akros. Is there someone else up here? Or are these guys just hanging out here? I think they're just hanging out. And we have some Mermen right front and center in the vanguard. Oh yeah, we should have this sewn up pretty well. Oh, and there goes... Who's this now? The New Planet the Second. jumps into the battle. You know, their fatigue goes up a little bit. Oh, and he just got hit by his own men. Fatigue 16. Yeah, their fatigue with the Boots of Quickness goes up pretty well. I should have given him... He has the Reinvigoration, but he definitely needs a Reinvigoration Amulet, too. Although now I'm thinking these guys need some kind of cold protection. So they all should have Frost Brands instead of Fire Brands, but then maybe we should give them the Ring of Cold Protection. Alright, so Parched Expanse. We lost 2 Mermen and nothing else. Shepherd's Haven. The harvest has been truly exceptional. Belagor, Air Gems. Chiliad Caverns. Holy moly. A ton of cold, fire gems, air gems, water gems, earth gems, and a robe of invulnerability. The fortification of the Parched Expanse is unharmed. Our troops are simply not enough to whittle it down. But our troops are starting to starve. So I don't think we're going to be able to take this castle. We might just have to siege it forever until they starve out, because if we can't support our troops here to siege it, but yet the troops we do have aren't enough to even make a dent, then we're in trouble. Alright, so let's see what I'm doing here. Just continuing to move troops to the front. I'm actually having these guys stay here in Vel because R'lyeh's getting a little attacky. So we just want to make sure we're taking this group here with the Drow Lover over to Sodaroth, to this castle here. We're just sitting on Salam. In fact, I think it said that the... Yeah, it's been breached, the entrance, but I don't know if I necessarily want to storm it. I suppose we could. Just have to make sure that... Like, what am I doing? Tection doesn't even have any orders? Come on. You know, I get lost in the details sometimes. Okay. So, does anybody have a morale bonus? Bog Glider. He's the only one. Okay, so we're going to give... We're going to give the troops to basically smash through the front to Bog Glider. In fact, Ion, we're going to give Bog Glider your Guardians. And we're going to attack closest. And we're going to back those Guardians up with Black Plate Infantry. Lots of Black Plate Infantry. Alright, so this is our main assault group. It's going to be standing at the front door. And they're going to jump in as soon as possible. Bog Glider's going to be here. He's fine. He's wearing armor. Now, I've changed. If you'll notice, I've changed my orders now to go Iron Skin before Summon Earth Power. Although for Black Priest, that's not that useful. There's the Black Priest. Okay. So, Master Smith, that'd be Magma Eruption. Magma Eruption. Okay. Zazakita. So we're going to be erupting a lot of... I don't even know if I should do this. I really... Because it does more harm to my troops, really, than good. You know what? I've decided I'm just going to have Bog Glider. And I'm just going to have troops, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I'm not going to have any mages in this attack group. We'll have Tection. Actually, we'll give Barabel these guys. And then we'll put all of our archers with Tection. 40 of them, anyway. And they're going to be here. And then we're just going to fire at whatever we can hit. And then these guys will be here. And they're just going to hold and attack closest. But what we're also going to do is we're going to put our commanders up with them. Or should we push them down here with the archers, since the archers aren't going anywhere? I mean, we shouldn't have too much to worry about from arrows for these guys, because they are armored. But if we lose Barbell, that's going to be pretty rough. He's going to be Summoning of Encouraging everyone. That's fine. Yeah, and we'll leave all of our mages and whatnot behind, because in storming a castle, they're not that useful. They're just going to... Well, anyone who can Iron Blizzard is valuable. I guess we can bring Ion. We can give him... Okay. We're going to set them to fire. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Fire. None. Alright, and we'll put them kind of there-ish. And Ion will Iron Skin himself. They'll get one free shot on him before he's able to cast it, but we'll see how that works. And none of the Master Smiths are going to be part of this one, because again, they have nothing really helpful. I guess they could Blade Wind, but we'll just have them sit it out. So we're going to do Bog Glider, Ion, Barabel, and Tection. They're going to storm. Everyone else is going to maintain the siege. I'm moving Thor Henry, Praetorian Panda, Redrick, Stormborn, and Jorkin Almac to the Bountiful Land, where we've had Birdie Bot check it out. They have 100 enemy men, and they're led by Ah Kenkum, the Mooch Kuhal. So there's going to be a lot of troops here. We are actually moving most of our sieging troops here. We've got Gru, Viriato, Jack Schwarzar, Maximus Digus Erectus, and Ribby. They're all moving, and Havel the Rock. They're all moving to the Lost Canyon range. And we're going to continue sieging here with the new planet Sundew, who we have to move out from the back here. Come on, Sundew. Get with the program. And your Guardians are up here. Alright. We're all kind of standing in weird places, but that's okay. But we're moving some people to help. We're moving Tord, Nebaritos, and Proximeter over to help. And Caractacus too. We're moving Slagar down here because, again, this is where we lost our Iron Angels. And this is where the majority of the troops are, so I think the Golems might be able to hold them up a little more strongly. They do have 560 troops here, but they're mostly crap troops. So if they attack any of our border areas, we should be able to take them. I do have Steven Steelberg, though, going against Norfangs. Hoping for the best. He does have the Frostbrand, so he might have a little bit more protection against the Frozen Heart, but it appears here that they don't even have a mage. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. Lord Octopus, Conefed, and Czar are heading down to help with the attack here. This whole army is going to attack Jarib, and then they're being backed up by this army to protect from Falgoth. So we're getting to the point where we're really having to split up our armies. I really wanted my Iron Angels to be all over the place, but if they're not strong enough to counterattack, we're having some trouble. Now, I'm going to let these guys just sit for a bit here. I do have Tancred, this random commander I recruited, patrolling with what little troops we have. You know, it might be a good idea just to have everybody out on this one. So let's take a look at this army. We're just going to have these guys. We do have Province Defense too, so got to remember that. They're going to hold and attack rearmost. And, oh boy. We'll just put these guys in with them. The archers, I guess, are just going to fire. All 4 of them. Alright, so meanwhile our mages are kind of in a weird space. Let's get them all set up here with the new Iron Skin first. They're all Master Smiths, so we don't have any like Priest Smiths or anything with this group. Let's spread them out as best as we can. None of them have any kind of Guardians. I mean, I could give them Guardians, but we'll wait on that one. Since I'm on camera here. They'll be protected by the garrison troops. Alright, Tancred. You don't have any kind of thing, so you're just going to hold and stay behind the troops. And the Zax, we'll put you up here. Alright, so they're all going to Iron Skin themselves first, so they should at least be protected against random stray arrows and whatnot. Then they're going to summon the Earth Power, they're going to cast Legions of Steel on the garrison and these guys, and then they're each going to cast 2 Magma Eruptions. Hopefully any friendly fire that we have will be our own troops. I mean, not our own troops, our garrison troops. You know what, let's just take a couple of these guys. Iron Warriors would be cool, but I was thinking more along the lines of Blade Wind. Okay, and we're going to save that as what? Control 5, and we'll have a couple on each side. We'll have Logothetes do that, and Schwartz. No, he's too. Who's on the south here? Krager. Alright, so we have one in the north, one in the south, and one in the middle. And then these guys are still going to Magma Erupt. Let's see. Actually, Swartz, Reiter, Camos, you will do. Oh, you're not... Never mind. I was going to say you're going to do Iron Warriors, but... Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, so Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors. Alright. That should be good to patrol this area. We're moving these guys down to help in case they're needed. And otherwise, we're running out of time. So we got a new We have Rodney Danger Steel, and I gave him the Armor of the Dawn, which gives him magic resistance, protection from afflictions, and awe and fire resistance. So all in all, it's a pretty good item. I'm waiting for the Horror Helmet for him, and I was considering the Boots of Quickness, but now I'm not so sure since that causes them to really lose their fatigue. Their encumbrance goes up really high. So I might just give him some kind of, like the Boots of the Messenger or something, and then in this slot, then, instead of having to do a reinvigoration item, I can put something like the Trident that hurts other people around him. That's my guess. So he's waiting. Commando's moving out to Umidor. And Chief Smith's contacting another Iron Angel. I know we have a lot of mages here. I just don't want to send them all out without proper preparation. And Hyena is moving to Umidor as well. All right, let's end this turn before we run out of time. And also, I just want to say we're at the point in the game where I'm focusing more on the narrative and the grand strategy than really the details. I am forgetting some scouts and whatnot in that business, but we just have so many commanders, it's just not capable of me to control all of them and move them all. So I'm just kind of focusing on the big picture. A lot of battles going down here. All right, we got another Iron Angel. Crazy Man gave us another Golem, since they seem to be superior to Iron Angels in every way. Birdie cast an Astral Window. We have 16 more Blood Volunteers. And in Nuptia, we're having a counterattack by Xibalba. And they are bringing it. They've got their Jade Serpent. They've got a Mound King. 3 Mound Kings, actually. They have a Serpent Fiend. 4 Mound Kings. I see a 4th one. And this is exactly what I want them to do. I want them to allow my ranged troops to really whittle them down. We're attacking with the Winter Wolves first, because they harm our troops if they get near them, so we're letting them harm their troops instead. Okay, so Zeus just cast Army of Lead. So our entire group here now has a natural protection that's ridiculously high. Look at that, 32, although we are now susceptible to shock. These guys use cold more than shock, though. But our entire army, that means our cavalry, our Jade Maidens, everybody. And I don't know if Slagar's in the right place for him to be most useful. Oh, so okay, we've got Steven Spielberg already is getting, looks like, Frozen Hearted. So it appears that the Frostbrand has not really protected him too much, but we also have an Iron Dragon who is here just tearing into them. He does have a fear effect and tons of hit points. And we're Magma Erupting. So I think Steven Spielberg might just get out of this one alive. Well, maybe not. This guy's focusing on him, this Aha. See, you don't even need that many. You only need, I think, 1 water to cast Frozen Heart, so. So maybe Steven Spielberg won't survive this. Here comes our thugs, and they're running. And our Winter Wolves are still alive, of all people. Okay, there's probably some friendly fire there. Alright, let's take a look here. So they lost 1 of their Mound Kings, but their Aha got away. Otherwise, we pretty much crippled all of their troops. We lost 1 Winter Wolf in that entire exchange. That was pretty good. Bountiful Land, we're attacking them. Okay. I remember I was a bit nervous about this one, but I was hoping that having Praetorian Panda will cause the day to be won, because we are severely outnumbered here. We'll see. Everyone might retreat if our main troops get defeated. If Praetorian Panda could rush to the front, that would be really helpful. But he's not. He's going to wait. I don't know what that noise was, but it was kind of weird. Our troops should be vastly superior to them. Oh, it's the frog, like, spitting shit at us. Okay. Alright, Praetorian Panda and our Black Lords have decided to just go in behind the troops. These guys are having to deal with a swarm of insects. But they quickly took care of that. Looks like Praetorian Panda is in the front now, doing his business. I don't know. This one looks a little scary. Our Black Lords are doing okay. Oh, but here come more insects. And our troops are fleeing. Our Black Lords look like they're trapped here. Nope, they're getting out. Praetorian Panda doesn't give a care, though. He's just doing what he needs to do. Which is probably for the best, actually. This seems like an environment where he thrives by himself. See if he can take out some of their leaders. He's definitely doing a good job of that. Praetorian Panda has no fear. He will not run. Oh man, who needs armies when you have Praetorian Panda? His hit points are down to about 50% though. But we're doing some great things here. He just doesn't care. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. So we lost 2 infantry. That can't be right. That's the wrong battle. Was it Lost Canyon range? Was it bound? No, it was... Okay. So we lost a commander. We did win the battle, because even though we fled, they fled too. Who did we lose? Who was our commander? I forget. We'll have to check that again. We lost 3 Black Knights, but none of our Black Lords. We lost half our Black Knights, though. 14 infantries, 24 Black Plate infantries, but Praetorian Panda just went to town. Alright, we gotta check this out again. No, that's not how we do it. This is gonna be a super long episode. Sorry, guys. Alright. We lost Thor Henry. Oh, sorry, Thor Henry. You're a martyr to the cause. So we already know that we won in Jarib. We can take a quick look at it, though. See how it went. Oh yeah, this army is pretty boss. I don't think there's much they can handle them. See if our siege golem get involved here. You know, he's a big hunk of metal, but he doesn't seem to be very good at attacking anything. He does, yeah, attack skill of 9. Not the best. Alright, so again, we only lost 2 infantry in that one. Lost Canyon range. Alright, so this is the army that was split off from the main group. Once again, that's Maximus Dicus Erectus and Ribby, I believe. Yeah. And then, of course, we have Viriato and Havel the Rock, Gru Schwarzklinge, and Jack Schwarzar. Against not much of anything. Some barbarians. And we just pretty much magma erupted all of them. Alright. So, Jarib, or Lost Canyon range, I mean. We lost 4 Black Plate infantry, 2 mermen. Wait. Right? Yeah, that was what we were looking at. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Sawdorth, we are attacking them. So many battles. I don't know. Okay, this is that castle. So even if we win this battle, we still have to siege the castle. But this is our entire army of guardians. Holy crap. See, I wish this infantry was down south where it could be a bit more useful. And we took out one of their commanders in the first volley. This is actually a pretty intense army. Bow of War. Didn't do any good at all. Wow. Come on, guys. Okay, we got some Iron Blizzard. And that's it. I don't know why they're still fighting, because their commanders are all gone. Alright, Sawdorth. So we lost nothing. We took out a priest. And finally, Fortress of Salam. So this is, remember, we left only our infantries. Whoa, something just happened here. Ion's iron skinning himself. Alright, so they're trying to Mind Blast. It looks like their Mind Blast can miss. Their armies are mostly routed. And now they are routed. Okay, so Fortress of Salam. We lost nothing, and now we can claim the throne. Eknafali. Famine has struck. Omur. A grand festival is held. Our dominion is increased. Ossuary. A large group of people have started to worship a false pretender. Why do they keep doing that? We've started to destroy the gate at Jareb, but we need more time. Parched Expanse we can't even touch. And we've started to destroy the gate at Sawdorth, but need more time. Alright, so let's take a quick overview look here before we end the episode. So Salam now belongs to us. We have Praetorian Panda here, who can pretty much do whatever he wants in Bountiful Land. There's Jork and Almac. Yeah, everybody got kind of split up here in all these battles. We didn't lose anybody, but they all ran off in different directions. Bahamut has 188 troops guarding it. Ebis has a ton of troops too. So they're probably going to head for Whiteport. So we need to move everybody here to Walnut Woods. Alright, so we'll be ready for that. Down here, we're doing pretty well. They've started to mass troops here, though, so Mag needs to be defended more severely. We'll hang out here in Jareb, and hopefully they'll attack us there, and we'll be able to push them back with this great army. Looks like they moved back into the ocean, which is fine. We'll push them down with this group, and then we'll move to the west. We have our 3 guys here in Moreni. Moreni's got terrible unrest, so there's obviously a site there causing it. And we still maintained our border here. They attacked in Inuptia, which prevented us from attacking Norfangs. But now we have Slagar the Cruel and Steven Steelberg all working together with a lot of troops here. We just barely, because Homer has a food item, we just barely have enough supply to survive in Inuptia. And Umador now has a huge group too, but we can't do much with them because the Parched Expanse won't allow many troops. So we're just going to, I guess this group here is just going to hang out in the Parched Expanse until we starve them out. We might want to replace them with maybe just a weird garrison force, but I kind of want a strong force here. We might move toward Neveritos out and get them used somewhere else and just put more regular defending soldiers. And we have a new angel, and we're going to call this angel Steelena Gomez. There we go. Alright, welcome to the team, Steelena Gomez. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a long episode, but I hope you enjoyed all the battles, the huge amounts of frogmen that we were killing left and right. Thor Henry, you were a great hero, and we shall miss you. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.